Welcome to Motivational Moment. I'm Coach Rosa Smith-Montanaro. I'm so happy you've joined me this week for our series on mental health awareness. We're talking about those non-fantastic feelings that we experience, especially during job search, job transition, career changing, starting a business. And then what I want to talk about this week is overwhelm. And I'm giving you like 3 quick tips on how to overcome it and an action item. And they're short and they're sweet and they're meant for you to take action. Okay. So this week on overwhelm, remember, it's common to feel overwhelmed. My goodness, who wouldn't feel overwhelmed? This is a very, very challenging time in your life. And so it's common to feel overwhelmed, but you can minimize it. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is make sure that you understand your priorities. You have to really look at what's the end game here and stay focused on your priorities, because we get overwhelmed when we let ourselves get too distracted and when we start avoidance behavior because we never felt like we accomplished something. Avoidance behavior is, I'm going to take some time and do something that has nothing to do with what I need to get done, but it's making me feel like I'm being busy. It's keeping my mind busy. But then you only come back and go, oh, shoot, I still have to do that. So make sure you're prioritizing what's A1 on your list. What's number 2? What's number 3? A1, my friends, get the resume done. Resume, cover letter, those need to be done. Making sure you're applying for positions, making sure you've updated the information, making sure you understand what the job is asking for. That's your priority, is applying for a number of jobs, customizing the resume properly, and obtaining some interviews. That's your priority, talking to people. Now, the second thing we need to do in order to maintain those priorities is we have to manage our time. And managing time is usually something people find very challenging. And I like to use my Outlook calendar or a planner, or I just write down a list of my top 3 things to do. That's all. What are your top 3 things to do today? And schedule them and stick to your schedule. You know, they say when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And you want to have a nice little plan in place, write it down and schedule it and tell people to schedule. And now the third thing I'm going to have to talk to you about that really does help with overwhelm, it's very, very effective, is taking breaks. You need to give yourself regular breaks. And studies have shown that it's as simple as a 4-minute, just a 4-minute break, and do it like every 52 minutes or so. There's actually a study out there. I want to say it's 51 minutes. So every hour, get up, walk around, do something that distracts you from work, and take some nice deep breaths. And that's really, really important to energize you and to help reduce overwhelm. I have done highly intensive things that are so not intuitive to me. Writing really large publications, or having to sort through a lot of coursework and having to cross-reference and update curriculum. And it's exhausting for someone like me. It's draining. And what I find is I'd rather teach the class than sit there and read all the information that goes into the class. It's fun doing the research. It's fun putting it together. But when you have to sort and collaborate things that aren't yours, that's a lot of work. And I find that if I get up and walk away, and sometimes just go outside, go get a fresh air break, come right back in, not even 5 minutes later, it's like that second wind you needed. Give it a shot, my friends. So that's your action item. Take some breaks. Start to set maybe a little alarm for yourself, where every hour you give yourself a little 5-minute break. And just get up and move around. Move your body. Remember I said last week, motion creates emotion, and it creates a positive emotion. So I hope this was helpful. Give us a comment, share our video, visit us at our workshops, go to RochesterWorks.org to see all the classes we have to support you. And I'm really, really looking forward to hearing how this series has assisted you and hearing about your successes. Take care, my friends.